Hello traders, welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can combine MACD with Bollinger Bands and make $10 to $20. This strategy, I've been using it for a long time, but I've decided to share with you guys today. It is one of the most accurate strategies that you can use to scalp the boom and crash market. This strategy is very effective on the 900, 600 and the 1000 boom and crash. So if you stick to these markets, you will get a lot of opportunity in a single day. If you look carefully on my chart, you will see that I am on the 1 minute time frame and this is crash 1000. I will show you examples also in the bull market. And if you look down here, I have series of indicators. I have the moving average, which is this brown over here. I have the black, which is the Bollinger Bands, and I have the MACD, which is this green and the blue lines. So how do you combine this indicator to make up a strategy? So first thing you want to see is you want to see these Bollinger Bands. You focus on these blue lines that you see over here that is shaping out the green lines. So once you have that, then you want to see when it dips into this black Bollinger Bands, which is the lower Bollinger Bands. In the crash market, we focus on the down Bollinger Bands, while in the bull market, we focus on the up Bollinger Bands. You see how this blue and this brown moving average enters into the down Bollinger Bands. So once you have that, then you wait patiently for when this blue line that is covering the green crosses the red moving average and the black Bollinger Bands. You have the complete cross around this point. So once you have the cross, you will enter a buy and then you count just 5 candles. So let me show you more examples so that we understand better what I am saying. Same thing over here, we have a spike to the downside that pushes the MACD and the moving average to the lower band. So once you have that, then you wait patiently for when there is a cross of this blue line that is shaping out the green, crossing the moving average, and the black down Bollinger Bands. So over here, we have the cross. You enter a buy and count your 5 candles. So many times you will see candle creating 10 candles. You will see it a lot. As you can see over here, we have over 50 candles at this point. So you will think that why should I take 5 when this strategy will give you up to 10 candles? What I'm trying to say is that you can catch 10, but I find out that 5 is very, very effective. So sometimes markets can give you 7 and then still spike to the downside. If you stick to 5 candles, you will get like 95% win rate. But if you stick to 10 candles, you are likely to get lesser, maybe 85% win rate. But I stick to 5 candles. So if you count 5 candles daily, you know that you are in profit. Over here is another nice example. We have a spike to the downside that pushes the MACD into the lower Bollinger Band. Once you have that, you have the cross also of the moving average. Then you wait for the cross of the blue MACD, this line, above the moving average and the Bollinger Band. It doesn't have to enter the second band, just cross above the lower band. You enter a buy and count your 5 candles. You see how market delivers that before you see a spike to the downside. Over here, we have a spike to the downside. So this will be the last example in the crash market before we go to the bull market. We have a spike to the downside that pushes the MACD down to the lower band. You can see that the lower band is far from the distance of the MACD, but the condition is still valid. So you wait for when this blue line of the MACD crosses the lower band. That is very important. You have the cross of the moving average at this point, while you have the cross of the MACD at this point. The blue line of the MACD at this point, you enter a buy and count just 5 candles. So now let's go to the bull market and let me show you some examples over there. Boom, 1000. So as said, for the bull market, we focus our attention more on the upper band. So what do you want to see? We want to see a long spike to the upside, the one you see over here, that pushes the MACD and the moving average into the upper band. So we have it here. Then you wait for the cross of the MACD below the moving average and the upper band. You have it here. You enter a sell and count your 5 candles. So this is why I said sometimes markets will not give you that 10 candles. Over here we have like 8 candles before we have a spike to the upside. So let me show you more examples. Here is another one. We have a long spike to the upside that pushes the MACD into the upper band. So once you have that, the conditions are always the same. So you wait for the cross of this blue line of the MACD below the moving average and also the Bollinger Band, the upper Bollinger Bands. So over here, we have it. Make sure that the crossing is very visible. You enter a sell and count just 5 candles. So let's go over the conditions all over again. So first condition is you want to see a spike to the upside, a long spike. That is condition 1. You want to see the MACD, the blue line, enters above the upper Bollinger Bands and also along with the moving average. You have that here. That is that is condition 2. Then you want to see it go below the upper Bollinger Bands over here. That is condition 3. Then you enter a sell and count your 5 candles. So now let me show you settings to my indicator. First thing you do is to click on this indicator icon over here. I said I have 3 indicators. I have the MACD, moving average, and the Bollinger Bands. To select the MACD, click on the F icon on the main chart. Scroll down a bit. MACD, click on that. Make your fast EMA to be 12, slow EMA to be 26, MACD SMA to be 9, apply to close. Size, make it 3 pixels and select color of your choice. After that, click on save. For the second indicator, click on the F icon on indicators Windows 1. Moving average, click on that. Make your period to be 1, shift to be 0, method to be simple, apply to previous indicators data. Size, make it 3 pixels and select color of your choice. After that, click on save. And for the last indicator, click on the F icon on indicators Windows 1. Bollinger Bands, click on that. Make your period to be 200, deviation to be 2, shift to be 0, apply to close, size 3 pixels and select color of your choice. After that, click on save. If you follow my settings correctly, your chart should look exactly as what you see over here. You can also screenshot the indicator settings so that you can set up your chart later. For the zoom level, let's say this is the innermost zoom. So you zoom in 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So this is the best zoom level for this strategy. After this, I want you to go back on your chart, backtest this strategy, then go on your demo account and trade it in a live moving market. Test this strategy for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Compare your win rate and see how profitable you will be. Then after that, you can decide whatever you want to do with the strategy. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on notification bell so that you get notified anytime I release a new video. You can also check out my other videos that are displaying right now on your screen. Thanks for watching.